everyone! So today I have a tutorial for you all on the look that I'm wearing right now. It's a look that is incorporating a blush colour as both a blush and a transition colour to kind of tie in your eye look to your cheeks. And I've really been enjoying doing this, so I feel like it makes the look a lot more cohesive. I've also used MAC Blue Brown pigment, which is quite a red toned brown with that kind of blue duo cream over it, which is amazing. And I feel like blush actually makes a much better transition than any brown could ever make. So I'm really enjoying how this one turned out. I also utilised blue eyeliner on the bottom lash line as well, which is kind of a big trend at the moment. Blue has been making its way back into to mainstream trends, and I'm quite enjoying it because I've got blue eyes, and I feel like contrasting things with that kind of red, brown and blue kind of brings out the colour of my eyes. So I'm actually quite happy with this trend. So yeah. If you guys like the look, please feel free to keep watching for the tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my hyaluronic primer. I'm just going to apply that using fingers all over the face. There we go. Then I'm going to take my Chanel Vitalumier Aqua. Just trying to use this one up, to be honest. Okay, and I'm just going to use my Marc Jacobs Face 2 brush and just blend that in. Apologies if the lighting is a bit off. It's pretty overcast outside and you can probably hear the wind, but I'm making do. Because this light is always better than using fluorescence. And I'm just taking my MAC Prolongwear concealer and I'm just applying that under my eyes, around my mouth, and just on any blemishes. I'm having a finger kind of day today, so I'm going to blend that in with my fingers. Okay, so I've just turned on my fluorescence. Hopefully you'll be able to see better. I think that it's a really harsh light and things don't show up the right colour, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so I'm just applying my hyaluronic powder just with my MAC 138 brush. So I'm going to start out with blush. I'm going to use my Napoleon mosaic blushing powder just on my MAC 116 brush. I'm just going to get all of the colours and just use that on the apples there. And just blending it slightly up the cheek and just blending that in with the MAC 138. And just using my MAC 165 brush, I'm going to take MAC Lightscapade and just use that as a highlight just on my cheekbones. There we go. Also on my nose, just on the top here and here. And my cupid's bow. Now I'm going to do my brows using my Anastasia Brow Duo in Caramel and just a 208 brush from MAC. Just going to comb them through first. And just taking my MAC clear brow set, I'm just going to brush my brows up a little, just so they sit a little bit more flatteringly. Really happy with how my brows have gone. I've been growing them out and they're looking pretty good. Okay, so for the eyes, I'm going to take my Nars Andromeda shadow just on a MAC 227 brush. I'm just going to pack that all over the lid and up to the brow bone. It makes quite a nice highlight. And what I'm going to do, just as a transition colour, is I'm going to use this Napoleon Mosaic. And this one's a blush, but I'm going to actually use that in the crease as a transition colour, just on my Nars tapered blending brush. I feel like this one is really quite versatile. It looks quite good in the crease, especially with this blue-brown that we're going to be using. Because it's got that kind of terracotta-y red to it. And it blends out really nicely. I'm just going to use a bit of that just under the eye as well. Now, if you're prone to sensitivity around your eyes, you just test using a blush around the eyes. Reason being, some red pigments can irritate sensitive eyes. And on that same brush, I'm actually going to take MAC blue-brown pigment, and I'm just going to do a light wash of that all over the lid. And this has a really nice kind of red brown base, so it looks really quite nice with this blush in the crease. And then what I'll do is I'll start to pack some on the lid to really bring out that blue. So on an Inglot flat shader brush, I'm just going to take some Fix Plus from MAC and just spray that on. And then I'm going to take some of that blue-brown pigment on that brush and just pat that into the center of the lid to make it really pop. And that really intensifies that blue. And I'm also going to take some Nars Bengali, and I'm just going to use that just on the outer corner and the outer crease, just to kind of define it and kind of bring more of the brown tone into the look. Okay, and on the bottom lash line, I'm going to take some MAC Blue Peep fluid line, just on a MAC 208 brush. I'm going to use that on my waterline, just on the inside here. Then I'll take some of that Blue Peep just underneath the eye. And I'm just going to smudge that out using a MAC 219 brush. I'm just kind of winging that at the side a little bit. Just applying a tiny bit of that MAC blue-brown pigment with the 219 brush. Just to the very outer part of the bottom lash line there. And just with that MAC 219 brush, I'm going to take Nars Bengali again, and I'm just going to really define that outer corner. Just make sure it's at its darkest when it meets the blue from underneath. Go. I'm just blending that a little with my Nars blending brush. And that blush has actually done a really good job of kind of transitioning that colour and kind of, I guess, diffusing it into the crease, but it also ties everything in with my cheek colour as well. So I'm just going to apply mascara, my Clinique bottom lash and my Dior IT lash. So I'll do that off camera, and I'll be back in a moment. There we go, so that's mascara done. I'm going to take a little bit more of that Nars Andromeda, and I'm just going to highlight my inner corners. I'm going to use a small Inglot flat shader brush and just kind of pack that into the inner corner there. Okay, and that's got that kind of pinky sheen, so it kind of ties in to the warmth of the eye. There we go. I was kind of worried about this one until I got the mascara on, and then I noticed, oh yeah, the mascara makes it look a lot better. So I'm going to take Nars Velvet Lip Liner in Patong Beach and the Nars Dolce Vita Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. And because both of these products are quite dry, I'm going to take a little bit of my Rosebud Salve and just apply that to kind of spread the lip liner around. And that kind of gives a nice smooth ombre effect to the lips as well. There we go. And that's it, that's the entire look. I'm actually really quite happy with how it turned out. I really like using these kind of red browns on my eyes because I feel like it brings out the colour of my eyes, which is quite like a dark kind of grey blue, and it makes the blue a lot brighter. So I'm really happy with how this has gone, and I really love this lip combo. This is something that I've been using quite often, especially for work, because it's really work appropriate and it's really quite easy to do. It's just a lip liner and a lip pencil, and those Nars lip pencils are actually really easy to kind of just carry around and use on a daily basis. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Please let me know what you think, and if you want to see more tutorials or any more of my videos, please feel free to subscribe, and please feel free to comment. I really enjoy interacting with all you guys. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.